it's Jeff Nerd Show. Today we're going to be taking a look at Evil Dead Rise. We'll take a look at the trailer. We're going to talk about the movie. Here we go.
What's up, sis?
I had the most beautiful dream.
It was the perfect day. And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and then climb inside your bodies. So that we could stay one happy family.
When I was just a little girl,
Ooh.
What is this, Daddy?
I found it.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. I love that.
here's what she said to me.
That door.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Such a good
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
dude. Oh, the crater. No.
Here, I promise.
You'd be a good mom someday, Honey Pie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids.
I don't know why the kids. Evil comes home.
Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
Oh my goodness. So Evil Dead Rise. I think I do like Evil Dead Rise more than the remake. Because while the remake, like I was talking about in that video, was darker, really bringing, the real intensity and grit of the Deadites back into the forefront. This one does the same thing, but this one does not forget to have some goofy moments. Some people say those goofy moments are kind of out of place. I disagree. The only thing I didn't love was at the end when she has the chainsaw again. I'm like, do we need another chainsaw? Like, I know Evil Dead chainsaws are sort of like, synonymous with Evil Dead, but it was a little too much like the remake for me. But in a way, though, here's the thing about that, though. Like I said in the previous video, it takes like 10-ish years almost before they have another Evil Dead movie. So now the remake is sort of with the rest of the canon. So in a way, this movie is sort of, making homage to that as well. So I think that's interesting. I even got the mom actress in this sort of confused with Jane Levy when I first saw the trailer back in the day, because I was like, whoa, they could look kind of very similar when they're all dead-eyed up. Dead-eyed up. Yeah, that's crazy. Say that 12 times. But yeah, what I also like about this movie is the themes of it, like the themes of motherhood and family. The lead actress in this movie was like, she's like the aunt in the family, visiting her sister who has these 3 kids, and then the evil sort of takes over and F's them all up in horrible ways. The son, played by Morgan Davies, who's great in One Piece also. This is how I discovered him. Unleashes the Deadites through records, which is a new. I love that we're expanding on the lore, and I like how this movie is like, oh, remember those 3 books from Army of Darkness? Well, what if this is one of those other books? And I love that idea and concept, and also Bruce Campbell has a voice cameo in the movie, which is great. But yeah, so the aunt is coming to visit her sister who has a family. The husband's gone, sort of not in the picture anymore right now. And things are sort of falling apart. And basically, and then she finds out that she herself is pregnant. The aunt does. And the whole movie is kind of like a dissection of, is it worth it to be a mother or not? And I think it's a cool way of, like, a cool angle to come at this. And how I mentioned how Deadites are, like, vengeful, mischievous, and mean. Imagine what happens if your mom became a Deadite and they basically got to unload on you while trying to kill you all the ways in which you, child, have ruined your mother's life because you effing had to be born, had to be alive. And I think that's an interesting angle. Like, in a way, it's almost like the mother is saying a lot of the sort of, like, intrusive thoughts that maybe some mothers do kind of have that they never ever get to say because society, it's not, you can't really be like, ooh, I'm so not jazzed about being a mom, which is, you know, it's sad and effed up. I think it's cool. Like, this is what we make horror movies for. This is like the way to explore the psyche, even the dark, you know, thoughts that we have sometimes. I think this is a great way of doing it. This movie. And also, like, this is probably the darkest Evil Dead movie. Yes, like, we've seen Ash lose countless friends and allies to the Deadites, and that's sad, but also he gets to keep it pushing because that's just, you know, his life. But to see this random family, and then, like, most of the victims in this are kids. It's 3 kids and 2 adult women, and that's it. So, like, and in some ways, like, the gore is pulled back because, like, they are kids, so they don't want to do too much. But in other ways, they do find cool ways to really make you freak the heck out. Like, oh my goodness, that's happening to a child right now. So, like, you know, you gotta take it, you know, the pros and cons of it. Like, they do some F up stuff to the kids, but I feel like they could, like, if they were a little bit older, they might have, you know, could have been more gory. That's just me, but there's, like, one effect that's really cool where she's, like, crying effing black bile or whatever out of her eyes, which is crazy. Just love all the gags like that. There's a scene in an elevator. I like how we're getting out of the cabin, we're seeing Deadites in another environment, which is cool. So, yeah. Evil Dead Rise, just great. Just great. We're back. Evil Dead's back. And now we're going to be taking a look at Evil Dead Burn coming up next. And, yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye!